This is the Think Design Art Dinner Series.
So we've done like 43 or 44 art dinners already, and most of them they involve paintings on the wall, so everything's very set in place.
It is exciting as each individual event or say exhibition is very challenging.
Yeah, I guess it's all about trust in those kind of events.
It's a bit unknown for us. I mean, this is the first dinner of this type that we are organizing here at the Aleenta Phuket.
Phuket, in our opinion, needs much more culture. It is much more than beaches and hangovers, and people need to realize that.
So we're literally about an hour from the event, or an hour and a half from the event, and how you feeling at the moment? I know you're kind of stressed out.
Oh, stressed out because things in the last minute always go wrong.
In very defined terms, the way the dinners work is we select artists, many of them local, and their work, and we match them with some of the island's great chefs.
I think they're going to think twice about like
what am I supposed to do?
Exactly what am I supposed to do and what is all that about, and
that's it.
And it's what art is all about. It's
that's
what
it.
the people
Absolutely.
to think about and
exactly.
to have their own interpretation.
We call the concept cross-pollination. One artist directly inspiring another is as old as art itself. The obvious example is Paris in the 20s, where artists sat in cafes and bars and cross-pollinated directly with each other and inspired each other to greater heights.
What do I not like is like something flat.
Yeah, she's an artist, so that's the way she is.
We select 6 pieces of art, which are then individually matched by the chef. In this case, Chef Alex, a remarkable artist in his own right.
So how you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Finally, the day has come, so it's already set.
Everything's where you hope?
We had complications, but I think should be all fine for tonight.
I don't know what is going to really happen on the night, but it's what is very exciting about it.
I believe what's supposed to be will be.
At the beginning of each course, I introduce the painting briefly, and then an introduction of each dinner menu. It is an opportunity to try some great food and have some great food for thought about art.
Creative and contemporary conceptual art, and I hope I get that across.
Gertrude Stein with her book, The Making of Americans, directly inspired Picasso to explore Cubism. Stravinsky was directly inspired by Picasso to write a symphony. Hemingway was directly inspired by the work of Cézanne to write in a more simple way. Personally, as an architect, I have also been inspired by other art forms. I was designing a house in Spain in the hills of Andalusia, and I had a song by Paco Lucia, a flamenco musician.
It's not an easy event for wine pairing, I will say.
The decisions for the choice of our wines was very much food-based. We couldn't identify ourselves with the art.
I think it's just about spices and what is going to be the main ingredient and sauce.
We really looked for the best possible pairings
With ingredients.
with the ingredients, with the finishing of the dish.
Right.
And so we came up with this French rosé and this New Zealand Pinot Noir.
Okay.
The event is not about wine, it's not a wine dinner.
This is the recipe. Uses forever inspire.
Yeah.
Stir up the cooking fire. Teach our burning souls to speak.
This is your recipe for life.
Yeah.
The arts have cross-pollinated throughout history. Literature has influenced painting, sculpture, film, and in turn they have influenced back in their own right. If you think about it, all those art forms flow from a person's creativity, ingenuity, and willingness to express what they think. You can see that in the essence, literature, painting, sculpture, film, and music. They're all expressing the same thing, albeit in different mediums.
You will never know if actually the right ingredients come, or if we then have to improvise last minute and have to make some changes to the menu. Last opportunity would be to take something else, reflecting.
Not being fully in control of things He's making sometimes he's scared.
Many of the movements we think about in terms of art when we describe breaking patterns and entering into new traditions were thriving in Paris in the 20s. It was a time of Stein, Ernest Hemingway, Ezra Pound, and F. Scott Fitzgerald. They were all writing there. They couldn't help but be influenced by the artists around them. And Pablo Picasso, Apollinaire, Igor Stravinsky. They were all known to hang out personally with Stein and Hemingway, thereby being influenced themselves and bringing that influence back into their respective arts.
So it moves, yeah. And then you go maybe here, yeah. And then you go into the momentum there.
So this is part of the piece as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the elements outside.
Ernest Hemingway is the example that I'm closest to. I did my master's in architecture thesis on Hemingway, and The Sun Also Rises.
How could it go wrong?
Perfect. You can't even think of how it could go
exactly.
wrong.
It's all pretty set up.
Yeah. Okay.
Or it could be all kind of part of the art.
Our series is 4 years old now, and will continue for years to come. We hope to continue to expose the great work of artists here and the gastronomic artists that we enjoy so much. We look forward to welcoming you to a future event.
What just happened? Oh my God. How was it? It went all right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, enjoyed? Happy with the result?
So, yeah.
I mean, people were happy with the
Pretty
food?
happy too. Yeah. Seen the relation to the art as well. So that's what we wanted to achieve.
It was fun?
So yeah, it was great fun. I think that everyone enjoyed.
Thanks to you, Michael, again. It was amazing. It was really wow.
But you enjoyed? You felt like...
I felt good. I felt secure. And people were very open experimenting with it. So I felt like, wow, great. So, yeah.
Go to our website, Think Media HQ, to see more. And please, eat and drink well.